Carol Ofori, East Coast Radio.
That's right, it's our moment, Mums. Mum's Moment is a space where we talk all things parenting, all things just being a mum and just trying to navigate life. You know, I kind of figure we need our space, you know. Even on the radio, we need our space. And the beauty about being a mum is that you're a mum, everyone's a mum. You're a mum to a nation. Every child is your child. So everyone's welcome on this conversation. Today we're talking about mums who work from home, B, and trying to understand if it's a good thing or a bad thing, right?
Sure.
A 2024 report by RecruitMyMom found that 59% of working women in South Africa prefer hybrid working arrangements, right? While 33% prefer fully remote work. And this highlights a strong desire, right, for flexibility. Now, hybrid working arrangements allow employees to split their time between physical workplace staff and other locations, right? Such as, you know, home. So, mums, I'm asking you a very important question. Does remote work impact your work negatively or positively? How does it affect you as a mom, remote work? Does it impact you negatively or positively as a mom?
Sure.
Yeah, remote work. So here's the thing. My sister is a mom and she's more corporate. She's a corporate girly, you know, 9 to 5 vibes. And she swears by remote work. Like if she could work from home, she says she is a lot more productive working from home. She says she finds that when she's in the office, there's always unnecessary meetings that have to happen that just take up time, and she finds she's a lot more productive. She's a lot more present because she's at home. She can see her kids as they come in from school or whatever, and she finds that flexibility gives her a more fulfilled life, right? Me, on the other hand, I don't want to work from home. This kind of work that I do, I prefer to be in the space. It allows my creativity to sort of see beyond my living environment, right? So my brain cannot function. When I'm at home, I see home as a rest space. I see home as a space to chill out and leave the day's stresses away. So I feel like for my line of work, working from home taints my creativity. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, 100%.
What are your feelings about working from home?
So here's the thing. I think both sides of the coin are so right. I don't think anyone is wrong in this case.
But for you, B?
For me, yes. For me, I would want to work from home. And I think I'm basing it on what I wish I had growing up. It's just seeing my mom every day, but her still being able to do her work. And I think if that was the case, we would have had a closer relationship.
And for you in your current circumstance, working from home, how does that benefit you?
Oh, no, I think because of what I do already, I'm going to be in the same boat as you. It would be quite difficult if I were to be a mom right now, because being on air and doing what I do, I have to be in enough space where I can do my work, do my research, type, report, rinse and repeat. Any sort of distraction that may come in the way will throw me off. So I think I would lean with you in that sense.
Okay. So here's the question to you. Does remote work negatively or positively impact your work as a mom? I'll unpack for you why this conversation happened. It was a heated conversation on social media after a big business lady had some very strong comments about this work from home situation. So drop us a voice note, 061-792-9495. We'd love to hear from you. You can also give us a call, 087-086-9495. What are your thoughts on work from home as a mom? Does it help you? Does it actually disadvantage you? The downside of this is that studies indicate that many South African mothers are penalized for taking career breaks, for example. Managers often perceive them as less committed, therefore limiting them to lower level administrative roles, which pushes many women to seek flexibility work from home or freelance work opportunities. Now, the reason we are actually having this conversation today is because there was a clip that went very viral. It was a podcast interview with American actress and singer Keke Palmer, as well as businesswoman Emma Grenade. Right now, Emma is a British businesswoman and one of the most influential women behind the figures of modern fashion and modern makeup of today. She's the co-founder and CEO of Good American. That rings a bell. Khloe Kardashian's denim line that's doing phenomenally well. She's behind it. She's also founding partner of, wait for it, Skims, Kim Kardashian's amazing brand that's just signed a big deal with Nike. So this lady's very rich. Okay, she's also the co-founder of Safely. She's an investor and one of the first black female sharks on the Shark Tank. So this lady's very rich. She runs a whole lot of businesses and she hires a whole lot of women. And her views on women working from home will be very surprising. But I want to usher in from Sydenham, Andrea. How are you?
Hi, Carol. I'm good, and you?
Fantastic. I believe you work remotely.
Yes, I work remotely.
Okay.
From home.
From home. Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to play you Emma's audio, right? Emma is this lady. She went viral for her comments on women working from home, right?
Okay.
I'm going to play it for you, and then we're going to chat. So stay with me. Here we go.
Work from home culture is a career killer for women. And let me explain to you why. Remembering that I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women that work for me. Now, what is happening is that we talk about all of this sort of upside of Zoom culture, but none of the rigidity of it. And no one will really tell you. But careers require proximity and visibility. You want a pay rise? You want the next promotion? You want the big corner office? Guess what? You need to be there. You might not want to hear it, because it might be comfortable in your living room, but the facts are the facts. And I'm not here to sugarcoat information or to load women up with toxic positivity.
So you almost feel like it's a way to also, I don't want to say push us out, but it's almost slowly a way to be like, you're not needed, or you don't really, it's not, there's no urgency because you're away.
It's eroding the potential for women to be successful.
Interesting.
Oh, all right, Andrea. You heard it, right? Did you hear what she said? So she was on the podcast, Kiki Palmer. She's a singer and an actress, and they were talking about this. And those are her views on work from home. Now that you've heard that and you work from home, what are your thoughts?
Okay, well, working from home has honestly been a blessing in many ways. It does mention in the podcast that we need to be there in the office to get that pay raise. But working from home, I'm still able to perform to the best of my ability and still lock in on pay raises or year-end bonuses. You're still able to do your job to the best of your ability. So I don't see going into the office taking anything away from me that I have right now.
Right. And you know what? She made these comments, and a lot of people didn't agree with her, but some did. And I guess, also a lot of factors play into it, right? What are your ambitions in this workspace that you're in? What's your end game? What's your end goal? What do you plan to get out of it? And also industry, right? Industry also plays a big part of how you work and where you work from. So I love that, Andrea. Thank you for sharing that. Anything else you want to share with us about working from home and the flexibility it allows you?
Well, Carol, another thing that I have flexibility on is the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are working in an office, more or less what time are you able to get to your kids after traveling home from the office?
100%.
Whereas I have that flexibility, being here for the kids, being able to help them when it comes to academics or extramural, and still perform to the best of my ability.
Yeah. I absolutely love a hybrid situation because I kind of have that. I finish at 12. If I'm leaving here late, it's 2 o'clock because we've had meetings. And 99% of the time, I'm picking up my kids after school, and sometimes I'm the one dropping them off. And that's important for me. So as a working mom, it's very important for me. So thank you for sharing, Andrea. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Carol.
Have a beautiful
lovely day.
Thank you, you too. Let's have a listen to what you had to say, my KZN people.
Hey, Carol, Rumi here. I positively lean towards remote working and working for home. Like your sister, I personally feel that I'm more productive and can get more done and accomplished when I'm at home than rather being in my spaces of work where I'm distracted by other things or concentrating on other things.
Hi, this is Belinda from Yellowwood Park. I've been working from home for the last 5 years, and it is an absolute blessing. Being able to be a mom plus being able to work has just strengthened my bond both as a mom as well as an independent woman. Watching my kids grow up in the last 5 years has just been a blessing that is irreplaceable. It is such a precious thing that I can't even explain. So I feel it is a win-win both ways. You are being productive, plus you are being a mom.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, here we have, we reached out to spiritual and relationship coach Zamalinda Kulu to give us her expert opinion on this conversation. Let's take a listen.
Hi, Carol and all the East Coast listeners. To answer the question whether remote work is negative or positive for working moms, one must keep in mind that there's no one-size-fits-all and that not all working moms share the same goals. Remote work has been overwhelmingly positive for many working moms, but only if flexibility is real, not just performative, meaning that the mom is well-resourced in to be able to do her work. On the plus side, it has cut out commuting time, fuel costs, it has lowered stress, makes it easier for moms to handle school pickups or a sick child without having to think about taking time off. Moms have gained more control over their schedule, which often boosts productivity and retention. On the flip side, when there are no boundaries, remote work can turn into an always-on work mode. Many moms end up doing both their job and also full-time caregiving, which can also lead to burnout. So the effect depends on company culture and flexible results-driven policies that are helpful, right? In short, remote work has really been good for many working moms, but only when paired with trust, autonomy, and real work-life integration, and that we are not overloading them with unnecessary meetings throughout the day.
Carol Ofori, weekdays 9 to 12 p.m. East Coast Radio.